I'm indebted to Rosaline, but there was also a time when I really hated her. She was exacting in her demands and incredibly strict. Freezing from the cold, collapsing from exhaustion, getting injured, falling sick. Those were all common occurrences when I trained under her. I used to harbor this naive dream that I just needed to make it as a ballerina, earn enough to support my mother, and then, one day, I would leave her and the Fatui in the dust. Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, is Snezhnaya's pillar of faith. Her duties keep her quite occupied, so she rarely makes public appearances. In fact, I've only seen her on a handful of occasions, but she always strikes me as an incredibly regal and solemn figure. No matter where her gaze falls, it is as cold and unwavering as a sheet of ice, one that no amount of time could melt. She walks with an almost feather-light grace that would be the envy of any dancer. According to Vodyanitsa, she also has a hauntingly beautiful singing voice, although I suppose what we see and envy is the persona she projects on the surface. Who knows what untold pain lies underneath? The children of the House of the Hearth think of her as their father. Hopefully that will spare them some of the bitter chill and raging storms that life brings. A father's role is to protect, after all. Lady Marionette's tea parties always used to put Rosaline in a better mood. She was just as strict, but her tone was a bit softer. It was quite a noticeable difference. The first time that Tsaritsa was coming to see one of the Korolievsky troupe's performances, Vodyanitsa was the one who told me. I replied with a simple nod of the head. She then proceeded to force a smile onto my face by pushing up both corners of my mouth, then made me repeat after her, "What great news." Perhaps it was practice for appearing in front of the Tsaritsa, but I still don't think Her Majesty appreciates that kind of smile. Whenever Vodyanitsa gets sick, she always gets so clingy and practically latches herself to my side. She says it's because she's scared of getting a shot or having to take bitter medicine, so she needs something to hold on to. And I suppose my arm is her instrument of choice. I have a high pain tolerance, though, so there's no reason to shake her off. He could easily make a living on hunting alone if all he cared about was himself. But he still takes on odd jobs around the theater so he can help others who are suffering. I'm not surprised he joined the Rokot. I suppose you could call him a fan of the theater. He comes to see me and Vodyanitsa perform often enough, but as soon as the show starts, he always buries his head in his notes, writing away about goodness knows what. It's hard to ignore, especially when the rest of the audience has their eyes glued to the stage. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more true appreciation for the arts in his scarf than his entire body. Major Veleriy is a Fatui officer who's very strict about keeping things on schedule. I've heard he commands with a level-headed disposition that can also come off as quite terrifying. But we belong to different divisions, so we rarely have a chance to interact. Besides, I don't need anyone to remind me what I should be doing. Don't be thinking she's some dainty, harmless butterfly just because of those wings. People may flock to her, but she's the commander-in-chief of the Druzhna, one of the fiercest predators on the tundra. Keep your eyes wide open, and don't be fooled by her smile. After someone is gone, a lot of things are suddenly no longer worth saying. I could shatter this core Ignis in a heartbeat, yet that would make the pain and the misunderstandings it caused feel all the more ridiculous. Why is it only now, after all this time, that we finally understand each other?